So what's going on, YouTube family? Today I decided to go ahead and go over just a few of the upgrades or what I've actually done to the V Rod so far since I've had it in this short period of time. But I kind of feel like we could get some better scenery. Yeah, so let's try to find some better scenery. There, I feel like this is a lot better. But first, let's take a real quick look around, shall we?
Infinit Ryda.
So when I first picked up the V Rod, the tires were straight crap. They were done for. They were extremely old, dry rotted. So the first thing I did was pick up my favorite tires, which are Michelin, and these are the Michelin Commander 3s I threw on here. Then the next thing I did to the bike was I wanted to change up the way the front looked, because the original front had that teardrop headlight on this year anyway, and there was no way to mount any type of fairing that I actually liked as far as a windscreen type fairing on the bike. So I replaced the entire headlight housing with a little housing that I got off of Amazon. It was either Amazon or eBay. I believe it was Amazon. It's a housing that turns your headlight back into the traditional size Harley headlight right here. And I'll put a link to everything I did to the bike, all the different products I used, down in the description below as well. But then I was like, I want a different looking LED headlight. So I picked up this LED headlight, which is made by LX Light Store. It's on Amazon. It'll be a link to this one as well. The reason I like this one is because it has a very unique way that it lights up from the LED headlight that I have on Harley. So at that point, I was like, all right, I got the headlight I want. And again, the bike was orange at this point. I was like, but I got the headlight I want. I kind of got it set up, prepared to do what I want to do to it. So then I went on and purchased the Memphis Shades bullet fairing. That's what's on here. This Memphis Shades bullet fairing is made for, I believe, the 2007 Night Rod. But that's one of the reasons I had to convert the headlight, because then that makes the fairing able to work with this motorcycle, and I think it gives it a very unique look. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and I haven't even had the bike that long. So then the next thing that had to get done was the exhaust. The exhaust that was on here was that huge ugly exhaust that the V Rod comes with, that like sweeps up and it sounds like a scooter. So of course I picked up my favorite brand of exhaust for Harley-Davidsons, which is Vance & Hines. Vance & Hines never has disappointed with the way they pipe sound, the quality of it, the workmanship. It's just an amazing pipe overall. I always put Vance & Hines on any of my cruisers. So this one is the competition series. It came in black or stainless. The black, it looks like they stopped making, which I couldn't get. So I ended up getting the stainless, and I'm happy I got the stainless because I'm loving the look of it. As far as the black one, I noticed that on the black one, sometimes it starts to fade or turn a weird reddish color. So I think the stainless works out a lot better for me. And it gave the bike an amazing sound. I'm sure you've heard it in some of my videos where I'm riding the V Rod. I'm going to do a full review video of that exhaust eventually. And then I did have some minor starting issues with the bike for a moment, where it would crank sometimes, but not all the times, or you have to hit it like 5 or 6 times before it cranks. So if you're having that issue, it's possibly the same problem that mine was having, which is the starter solenoid, which is hard to get that part. I had to call a dealership that had like one in stock, and they shipped it to me. So now the bike cranks up every single time. And then the guy that sold me the bike, he gave me, it had these black metal foot pegs on it that suck. They hurt my feet when I'm riding for a long time. So I went with my favorite foot pegs, which are Kuryakin. I love Kuryakin because they always put this rubber kind of isolation type rubber on there. And usually it's replaceable. I don't know if it's replaceable on these. Most likely it is. So that means the foot pegs will last a very long time. And these are extremely comfortable. I did some rides the other day. We were out for like 3 hours and I was perfectly comfortable the entire time on the bike. So other than those add-ons, that's all I have done to the bike so far. There's still a lot more that I will be doing. Like, I'm thinking about changing out the mirrors, not 100% yet. Definitely going to change out the levers. Oh, I forgot one of the most important things. I took my tack form mount, which is right here, off of Betty Boop and put it on here because I felt like I needed it more on here because I'm gonna do longer rides, and these are my favorite mounts. And with this mount, I'm able to have my GPS right there telling me where to go. But overall, I love the way the bike came out. I still got to replace the shocks. I actually have them at home, but I still got to get the spring set for the front. But let me know what y'all think, how the bike look. But we're about to get on the road and ride around in Uptown a little bit before I head back to the house. Alright. So as you can see, the bike sounds amazing. But of course, it's not the same sound as if you heard it from off the bike, which I'll do a video of that at a later date. Let me make sure I zip this book bag up again. Yep. And the foot pegs made the bike a lot more comfortable. Now, a lot of Harley riders can't stand the V Rod, and I don't know if it's because they don't like the way it feels or the seating position, but this one sits kind of almost like a dyno would sit, so it's extremely comfortable, and you know, it's powerful, which is what I'm looking for, especially coming from originally riding sport bikes and things like that. So I'm completely satisfied with how the bike came out. Of course, I definitely need to change these levers or levers because I don't like the way they feel. I never like stock ones. I don't know why. I don't think I like the curve of them. Also, the grips gotta go. Those are a must get rid of as soon as possible type of situation. All right, let's just go on down Tryon real quick. Now that's something you don't see every day. I don't know what that is, but I like it. That's cool. The fat wheels remind you of something that Batman would probably be riding. So yeah, the V Rod is just, in my opinion, an amazing machine that Harley developed. I just wish it would have gained more traction to where they would have kept making it, because of the fact that like so many people just didn't grasp onto it and didn't fall in love with this bike the way I did. And that could be due to the fact that they didn't customize theirs the way I customized mine. I mean, my bike is set up on some sexiness, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Well, y'all, it's time for me to try to make it back and beat this rush hour that might possibly come out of Uptown. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment below. And as always, stay safe, be blessed, and get out there on two wheels, people. Please do that. It's your boy, Infinit Ryda, signing out. Deuces. Love y'all.
Infinit Ryda.